Is the experience of New Orleans, can you replicate that? Because part of that was because of Hurricane Katrina wiping out the existing, literally wiping out the existing school infrastructure. Can that be done in less disastrous circumstances?
Yeah, I think we sort of focus on the wrong reason why New Orleans is successful. And we tend to think it's Katrina, but what it really was we had a system that was utterly failed for so long that people were fed up. And what Katrina did was it allowed us to think differently about what we could have. So you could be in St. Louis, Missouri, and you could decide that we've had enough. And they did. And the state took those schools over, just like we took over in New Orleans. Now, how we took them over and what we did with them is a little bit different than what's going on in others. So we really have relied on this more competitive model, more decentralized model, and we think that that will drive
what is the biggest,
and it has.
What is the biggest obstacle to further decentralizing the control of the education system and empowering parents?
Well, there's some real practical problems. Just give you an example. In a school district that has, say, 6 schools, and you take 1 or 2 of those schools and convert them to a charter school, and you take all the money that goes with those kids and give it to those charter schools, you necessarily deplete the district's ability to manage the other 4 schools, because the money, part of the money that goes to those charter schools now does not go to the central office overhead. So districts are afraid that when you start creating this competitive environment that they'll go out of business. And my answer is they will go out of business as we know it, but they need to find new ways of doing their business and doing what's really important for the other 4 schools.